God, I'm so mad.
Welcome back, everyone. For this month, we'll be checking out Giants, Citizen Kabuto. This third-person shooter with some real-time strategy elements and racing gameplay was released in 2000. It was published by Interplay and developed by Planet Moon Studios. The only other game they made that's remembered is Armed and Dangerous, another fun, hilarious third-person action game that I recommend. This game looks and felt like the devs had many different ideas for video games and decided to try and combine all their ideas, and this is what we ended up with. The single-player campaign has you playing as 3 different characters with their own type of gameplay. Overall, it's still a unique game that I recommend everyone to check out on GOG. Some of the jokes are still hilarious, while others may not have aged well. This was a studio that knew how dumb this game looked, but still tried to take it serious in that cartoony way. As usual, we're going to go through the story, so spoiler warning, what I liked and disliked, and any funny or awkward moments that happened to me during my playthrough. Let's go save Timmy.
Timmy! 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 Timmy!
I couldn't figure out how to fix the resolution. They didn't seem to have 1920 by 1080, but have most other resolutions. So the bars are back. There is multiplayer, but I don't think anyone plays this game, so good luck finding people. I never had any crashes, but little bugs like vent meat stop spawning, my character bouncing off of nothing. If that happens, you just need to restart the game. There's also no save system, so do be careful if you made it really far into a level. Cutscenes have some audio issues with sounds happening too early or too late.
This island is the gateway to hundreds of other Smarty villages. You must protect them.
Delphi, don't worry.
Also, I don't remember the racing being this difficult. Every time I tried to turn the jet ski, it would suddenly slow down a lot. Let me know in the comments if this was always the case. Also, Kabuto's children wouldn't attack no matter what key I tried rebinding it to. The biggest and most annoying thing I had was the problem with mouse acceleration. As you can see, I'm trying to turn at a constant rate, but sometimes my camera is turning too slow or too fast. I'm not sure what the issue is, but I turned the sensitivity up and just got used to the awkward turning. So this game still has a lot of issues, but it's mostly minor things. And once you get used to them, I promise you'll find this game to be very unique and easy, but still fun to play. We start off on an unknown world with a spaceship flying by. You play as Baz, a Meccaran, or Mecc for short.
Wait! Don't shut the hatch! Don't shut the hatch! Okay! Wait!
Like I said, the jokes are going to be hit or miss.
You vicious bastard!
Even the text at the beginning at the level have some humor. They do give you some hints, but you'll need to learn as you go and visit the controls to learn what buttons do what, because there is no tutorial, no text boxes, or a voiceover to teach you the game. This first level is very linear and feels like a dev quickly put this together. Not too much to see and the terrain is awkwardly shaped, but I'm not that concerned with graphics. It's all about the gameplay. Well, your first enemies are these little things called rippers. You get to shoot at these tiny ones for target practice. Your main weapon is a simple laser gun with infinite ammo and fires every couple seconds. Then you fight some bigger ones. They will burrow and get in close, but are easy to kill. As long as you keep moving, it's easy to dodge their attacks. Then you'll fight even bigger ones. They, however, act like artillery. They'll stay in one spot and their attack has a bigger explosion. However, killing rippers drops something that heals you. Get to the end and you'll save your first Smarty.
Rightio. Mine's Ahmed, but you can call me Timmy.
Baz says that's his jetpack, so Timmy gives it back.
Gosh, cracking hot shot, Mr. Baz. Mr. Basil.
The next level, Timmy says those are fake wax Smarties, but Baz lets him know those are real Smarties hanging.
I was throwing stones at them!
So with your new jetpack, you go and save the Smarties. Just need to time your jetpack and catch them, otherwise they fall into the water and get eaten by piranhas. Then take them back to the safe spot. Once you rescue 4 of them, Timmy will reward you with a new gun that he found from a spaceman.
What? You've seen another guy like me?
Certainly, Mr. Baz. He's over there. He crashed in a big metal bird, and now he's dangling from a cliff.
So now you have an RPG with limited ammo. It's decent, but you need to be pretty accurate with it. Lots of Rippers to fight, and Timmy sounds like he's having fun. Once you kill the Rippers and get to the crashed ship, you save your pal Tell.
You see, this ugly little bastard stole my gun, then took my bleeding jetpack too.
Hello there. My
That's
name's...
him.
So now the plot really develops. Baz says they need to find their friend Reg, but Timmy says he's probably been taken by the Reapers. No, not those from Mass Effect. Yesterday, Timmy's village was captured by a squadron of Reapers, but he managed to escape through the mine shafts. He thinks Daddy might know, since they were the only ones who didn't get taken.
But I'm willing if you are.
You don't have any more firepower, do you?
Mr. Basil, I'm 10 years old for crying out loud.
Now you have your first ally. It's really nice, because if you're shooting, he will also shoot where you're aiming. You can also give him commands like defend an area or take out an enemy. Press 2 to recall him. Keep in mind he can die about 3 times before he's gone for that level. So follow the linear path and kill the Rippers until you get to the mine shaft. Now you face Reaper guards. The snipers you need to watch out for because they do a lot of damage. As for the guards, they will basically shoot rockets at you from far away, but up close they will use a minigun. That's creepy. Visit the shop to restock on ammo and get a health syringe in case you're almost dead and need a quick refill of your health. Finish off the rest of the enemies and get to the mine shaft. Next level, Timmy tries to hug his dad but gets told to wash the dishes. However, Timmy gets captured right away. Okay? Timmy's dad says he's hungry and needs food before he tells you anything about your friend. So fly out and kill these things, then fly back and give him his food.
Wait, what's this? This food is raw! I never eat raw food. My wife cooks everything I eat.
He says his wife might know where Reg is, so he gives you camouflaged equipment to help get his wife back.
Just bring her back now, so she can cook me bloody dinner!
I never really use the camo because it drains your jetpack energy, but you could use it to easily sneak past the guards. However, I like to make things harder on me, so I take out all the guards and almost died in the process. Watch out for those anti-air turrets because the missiles will follow you forever. Even if you dodge them, they'll turn around and come back. I did get Tell killed because of it. There are barracks for you to destroy because otherwise they'll just keep producing units infinitely. Once you clear a path, walk into this building.
Oh, Miss Savior!
Wait! She deserved it!
Now just get Timmy's mom back to the house. There are lots of enemies to fight, so just do your best to get by them.
I'm back, love! Oh, I missed you so much.
She and Reg spent some time together before getting captured. She was brought before the evil queen Sappho.
Give her a thorough beating.
She then tells you to go speak to old Grandpa Borgiosi, who has a boat that can take you to the prison where they have Reg.
Oh, just hurry. Me feeling for Reggie can't be contained. Come in there.
Timmy's dad tells you to first go and clear High Village, but it's too high for your jetpacks to reach. However, he throws you an upgrade to give your jetpacks a boost.
Now get a bloody move on. The village won't clear itself. I'll make sure Boy Georgie knows you're coming.
Aye. You know something?
Now get off my land before I set the dogs on you! Hungry!
This was tough because you need to take out a lot of Ripper barracks. I died the first time after getting overwhelmed. The second time I was much more careful about making sure to take out each barracks, then clear out the Rippers. The boost you get for your jetpack is really nice, and you'll notice you can fly really high now. I also will mention the machine gun is nice for close quarters. It's not very accurate, but it will rip Rippers apart when they come too close. Also, the sound broke for me, which sounded like an earthquake was happening near me. Eventually you meet up with Borgiosi, who's mad that Timmy was supposed to be here, but now he figures he must have been captured. Baz asks for help getting to the prison, which Borgiosi says he has a raft to help them get there, but they also need to help rescue Timmy.
You lads mind helping me rescue Timmy? For I'm just an old man, plus me balls are saggy.
What?
Yeah, sure.
So he shows you guys to his raft and takes both to Dick Whittington Prison. They spot Reg captured on some giant beast. This level is pretty easy. Just kill the beast and get Reg back. Then head back to the boat. You can get the shield equipment which blocks some of the damage you take. And now you have 2 allies, which is really nice.
Reggie, I hear you're quite the man about too.
Oh, you know, trying to get myself a little taste now and then.
That was me, you dirty wee bastard! If it weren't for you, Timmy would be fine now. So you better damn well get him back.
The sniper is an instant kill if you land a headshot, but first you should take out the 3 barrackses, then kill the Reapers. Once they're all dead, a Reaper sounds a horn to bring in reinforcements.
Ah, balls! You take out the new Sonak patrols. I'll deal with Mr. Hornman.
So go do that and take out the patrols. Borgiosi will take out the Hornmen, then sound the Horn of Gondor to lower the drawbridge. He then offers to show you the ways of the Smarty.
We don't.
Start with this.
Oh boy.
I said we don't, you old hell can it. This could come in handy.
Now you need to go in and take out the catapults. If you let a Hornman sound the horn, then more Reapers will airdrop in at that location. However, I easily circled around and quickly took them out without having to use my new rocket launcher. Then some Reaper guards take an elevator down to investigate. So head on down to kill them and take the elevator up. Somehow Borgiosi is up there and has made a giant bomb for Baz to be able to carry on his back.
It's called a pop-up bomb, and I've made it extra light so you'll be able to move around easily with it attached to your back.
You needed extra light, oh boy.
Now you just need to take it to the prison and plant it in front of the main doors to rescue Timmy. First thing is taking out some of the guards and turrets around the prison. Then I just made a mad dash for the entrance, planted the bomb, and then got away as fast as I could.
Well, that was a bit more powerful than expected. Come on! Let's look for survivors!
Ha! G'day, mate. Crikey, I can't believe I've finally been rescued. Here, let me join you fellas.
The Smarty says Timmy was his cellmate before they moved him. He then digresses about what songs Timmy sang to them while together.
Yes, sir. Taught me to sing so many great songs. Smarty men unite, drink the barrel dry, the old...
Borgiosi smacks him and then thinks the Reapers may have taken Timmy to the torture tower.
Yes, that's where they took my singing partner. Be a sport and bring him back. He sang like an angel. Here, this should help. It's called a Millennium Gun. Big fella, isn't it? Crikey, it's never done that before.
Daft bastard.
Here, Baz! You better handle this one. We'll need it if we're going to get to the torture tower.
Right, wait a minute. Bloody hell! Look at the size of this thing. Come on, lads, we've got to try this one out.
The next level, while Borgiosi is peeing by a tree, Tell suggests they call their friends Gordon and Bennett to come pick them up. But Baz and Reg feel bad and say they could at least get Timmy back for him. Now you get to try out the Millennium Gun, which is basically a cannon. It's great for taking out barrackses from far away. You can also get the repair equipment, which not only heals you, but your allies as well. If you see them smoking, that means they're hurt. Now watch out for the evil Reapers. They have powerful spells that can kill you very quickly. So it's best to take them out with the sniper. Just go to the nearby shop and get a pop-up bomb to blow up the gates. As the 4 make their way, Reg sees a pub and gets a drink, while the others watch the evil queen Sappho and her daughter Delphi walking up to watch something. Borgiosi says Delphi is actually nice to the Smarties. Reg finds out from the bartender it's the monthly sacrifice to Kabuto.
Some kid called Timmy.
Everyone starts screaming Timmy. As the mechs prepare to save Timmy, Sappho summons Kabuto. Reg calls for Gordon and Bennett to come down and provide backup. Unfortunately, things don't end well for Ahmed.
Oh, hello, grandfather!
He said hello, grandfather.
The Meccs were able to stop Kabuto from killing Bourgeoisie when Gordon and Bennett get their ship caught.
Reg, we run into a problem. Oh, you bloody idiots!
Kabuto sends in their offspring. It's a pretty easy mini-boss fight. Just shoot the green spot on their stomach and they die, while you dodge their ranged attack. Next cutscene is Reg trying to contact Gordon and Bennett, but no word from them. Bourgeoisie mourns the death of Timmy, and believes that the Smarty race will never be free from the Sea Reapers. Baz and Tell let him know that they will not let that happen, and it's time to go to war against the Sea Reapers.
Come on then, Bourgeoisie, help us!
Ah, these incessant voices in me head. All right. I'll take you to the Reaper Fortress where your friend's spacecraft crashed. We'll need their help.
The shop has a powerful jetpack for you to use in order to safely get to the next island, but it's possible to keep the repair tool and just keep jetpacking all the way over and repair on the other side. Now you need to take out all the barracks and enemies in your way. Get to the fortress, and the three of them cartoonishly walk into a trap.
Hold it, lads! Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Yeah, get your beating asses in gear. Bloody hell, you've lost weight! Oh, you idiot!
They wake up in a cell with Gordon and Bennett, then look through a hole and see some giant monster. Then Sappho orders a guard to lower them to their deaths. But don't worry, Delphi comes to rescue them. Delphi will meet up with them later.
You really did it that time. Once the Queen finds out that Delphi has joined us, she'll be coming with everything she's got.
And what would you suggest, old man?
Come on, laddies. I know an old settlement. I'm going to teach you the art of base building. It's time to make a stand.
We get to a new island and first have to kill this giant bull thing. Bourgeoisie says to aim for its open mouth to hurt it. There are some rippers around, but once they're all dead, the boss fight is easy. Just wait for it to charge and shoot at its face. It'll open its mouth for you to hurt it. Then circle around for a bit, then do the same thing. Eventually it'll die, and now the real-time strategy and base building part of the game can begin. First you need to go out and look for Smarties to bring back and work as workers and build up your base. You can use your 4 allies to carry a Smartie as well. Then you'll need to hunt down Vimp meat to feed the Smarties. It's best to kill all of them so a new group can spawn and grow into adults. If just one survives, it'll keep running in circles and no new Vimp meat will spawn. Once you've done that, go to this circle and start building. The first one is a generator. Then you can build a shop, followed by 4 walls and the 4 openings. Then there's a structure to build around your build pad, and this will allow you to take control of turrets. Then upgrade all your buildings to tier 2. Once everything is built, then you can order them to build the final structure, a party house. Here you can build 5 ground turrets, 5 anti-air turrets. Place these wherever you like to defend your base. There's the helicopter pad to fly a helicopter wherever you like. There's this building to instantly teleport to the other one you placed. And finally you place 3 floating towers and 3 mini shops. When you feel ready, just grab the pop-up bomb from the shop and plant it at the front of the Sea Reaper base to win. The only ways of losing is dying, or Bourgeoisie gets taken and brought back to the Reaper base. The final cutscene for the Mecc story is Reaper reinforcements are on the way. Delphi says she needs to leave and gain the knowledge to unleash her powers. Only one Smartie can teach her this.
Yan.
Yan!
Yan?
Yes, Yan. The samurai Smarty. And I must go to him now.
But Delphi, when will we see each other again? Oh, jammy bastard!
Don't worry. I shall return.
Fancy a pint? Thought you'd never ask.
Overall, I like the Mecc levels. The jetpack reminds me a lot of the Tribe games, but while it wasn't overall too difficult, I had fun flying around, trying to take out enemies and ordering allies around. There was plenty of weapons to try out and all sorts of different equipment, then concluding with this base building. It's simple and easy, but I like the feeling of finally getting defense turrets up and watch as they take out the enemy as they approach the base. Still would recommend to at least play these levels if nothing else. Now we get to play as Delphi, who sounded very familiar, and found out she's voiced by Grey Griffin. If you don't know who that is, she has played many cartoon characters and has voiced many characters in video games. She meets with Yan the Samurai Smarty. This level will slowly teach you the basics of how Delphi plays. The first area is easy. Just go pick up the Smarty and bring him back. The next area is a bit tougher and I almost died, so I needed to swim around for a bit and get my health back up. You can use the new spell you got to grab the Smarty from a distance, then head back. Now you can jump really far distances. When the indicator turns green, it means you can jump there. You can go by the shop and get a few new spells, and a sniper bow. The spells are a little strange. One just shrinks enemies down, another creates a clone and teleports you, the other damages a small area. Watch out for the evil reapers, they will throw fire at you, and slow you down in an area. Basically, they have the better spells. Get to Yan, and he will tell you to go to the Reaper camp and...
while reciting my samurai peace mantra, no matter how evil the Reaper guards are, when confronted with this mantra, they can do you no harm. Why, how do you think I've been able to live with them, my peaceful neighbors, for so many years?
Yan, what are they doing to your home?
Bastards! They lied again!
So he gives you the fire spell, which is really nice. Wherever you aim, fire will spread in a cone from there. Once they're dead, Yan asks what Delphi wants to do with her new powers.
The death of my mother!
Oh, your mother!
Awkwardly, Yan thinks he's Delphi's father.
Yes, it's true. I am your father.
No, don't say it!
What? But I must. I am...
Wait!
your father. It is all right to weep tears of joy, my child.
When Delphi mentions her mother is Queen Sappho, Yan realizes the mistake, then opens a portal to help her on her quest.
Where are we?
I think...
Are you trying to kill us?
Now it's back to base building. With Delphi being able to jump around, it's pretty easy to get around. Instead of Vimp meat, you collect souls, or energy from enemies and Vimps. This will act as your food for the Smarties. So not much to say except go out and get Smarties, grab energy, and bring it back to base. Build the same structures as before. I suggest to get the level 2 shop up first to get the best spells that make fighting super easy. The fire spell will burn Reapers to about 95% health, so it only takes one more hit to finish them off. Once everything is built, most of the final things for you to build is the same. Except instead of a helicopter, it's a jet ski, which you'll get to see in a moment, and this giant sea monster attack. The final spell you need is the tornado spell to destroy the Reaper base. Enter the canyon and get to the Reaper ski.
Hold it! Wait! You've never driven one of these before. Jump off. Yan will drive. So, one more time. This is the brake, and this is the throttle. Okay, you can drive from here. I have a lot to think about right now.
I hate how this thing controls. It will slow down every time I turn. Again, let me know in the comments if this was always part of the game. You can pick up power-ups along the way. There's the speed boost and 2 different kinds of missiles. One that locks onto enemies, and the other one shoots where you aim. Follow the path out to the end. Yan takes Delphi to Blind Man's volcano.
But there is no volcano.
Well, what did you expect? The poor man was blind.
He needs you to take out all Reaper guards in this area. So go do that. Then reinforcements show up and you get taken prisoner, which is all part of Yan's plan.
Oh, mercy, mercy! What is to be done with us?
You shall be entered into the great jet ski races. Take them away.
The guards take us to the first race and explain we will keep racing until we get to the final race at the Royal Palace, and if we win that one, we will have the honor of being sacrificed to Kabuto. What a great grand prize.
Oh no, we're gonna die. Oh, mercy.
Jan, stop it!
I am master of voices, no?
So here we are with the first of 4 races. You need to follow the path and make sure you hit the checkpoints. You're only allowed to miss 2 during the whole race, otherwise you fail and need to restart the race over. Now this was challenging because, as I said, I slowed down when I turned. If this was the intention of the devs, then it made for a challenging race, since I had to make sure I don't turn unless I absolutely had to. So many times the other racers would pass me and I would need to catch up and rocket them to slow them down. Oh, by the way, it's 5 laps total, so you're gonna be here a while. The first race I was able to finish without restarting. The second race was also challenging. You have even more racers to beat and now a different course to adapt to. Then the game bugged on me and accused me of missing a marker twice when I clearly went through both of them. And it was the exact same marker, so clearly it bugged out on me. Then on the final lap, I got bumped to the side and missed a third marker. So I had to restart the race. Each race will take you over 5 minutes, which doesn't sound that long, but with 4 races total, that's a long time, with the handicap of slowing down to almost a complete stop for turning. The third race has 7 racers to beat, but I didn't have any issues with this one. We finally get a break from racing. Jan says they need to destroy the nearby base of Queen Sappho.
Quick, let's get rid of our friend here and build a base. Then we'll be ready for an attack.
So it's another base building map. This one is very long. I had a long distance to jump around and find Smarties, then jump a long way back. Here is where I ran into the bug of Vimps not spawning. I think it's because I missed one and he somehow disappeared or maybe got stuck somewhere and I just never found him. So I simply exited the game and restarted the mission. Another bug did happen, unfortunately I don't have footage of it, where Delphi would bounce off the ground every time I landed. So I exited again and restarted again, which fixed everything. So same as before, grab Smarties, get energy or souls, I'm not really sure, build up your base, then go destroy the ships and the Reaper base. Now we get to the Great Reaper Ski Race. Only 5 racers this time, but man, I had some real problems with this race. Starting with running into racers, hitting terrain, racers that somehow have faster skis than me, even if I'm not turning.
You!
I had to restart where I couldn't catch up to the racers.
Dude, this f***ing race, a piece of shit.
There's one part where I sometimes would skip a checkpoint because it's all the way out there, and if I just cut through here, I can get to the next one really fast. However, it didn't seem to matter because they always find a way to catch up easily.
Like that! What the f***ing hell is that bull?
I was on the final lap and one racer was somehow so far ahead I couldn't catch up to him. This final race took me over 30 minutes to beat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that mission can go to hell.
Next level is another base building level, so get to it. Until you destroy the structure and then head inside to confront Queen Sappho. Jan, for some reason, is going to take his life to make them become better.
Actually, we won't.
What?
We won't become greater.
It's all right. I know what I'm doing.
Wait!
It's all about honor, you see.
Who is this moron?
This is Jan, the samurai smarty.
Ah, oui. I've heard of you, Jan.
He has taught me everything I know. Jan, don't kill yourself. I need you.
But I must.
Look, you can kill yourself later, okay? Just stay there for the time being.
All right.
Sappho can be pretty tough, but just make sure to keep moving and dodge her abilities. I found it best to use the slow area spell as she's landing, and then just slice her up with your sword. It's the fastest and easiest way to defeat her. Suddenly Baz and Tell show up.
Cool. Flippin' heck, Buzz. What the hell happened there? First a blinding red light, then we're falling from 500 feet up. Delphi!
I brought you some help, my child.
Good Lord! I thought Timmy was so...
Sappho summons Kabuto and says she's going to unleash him on all the Smarty villages.
Can I kill myself now?
Delphi says something about she has the strength to take her mother's power away, but simply throws her sword at her and I'm assuming destroys the stone. As Yen opens a portal to escape, Delphi goes and gets a piece of the stone. Sappho gets eaten and Delphi gets away. Everyone meets up somewhere and the mechs think it's all over now. But Delphi says it's not over until they defeat Kabuto, who's now free from the stone.
Baz, now that I have a piece of the Kabuto stone, there is something I must do. Trust me, my love.
That's it, we're staying.
Baz gives a speech about how they need to stay and help the Smarties and Delphi while she's morphing into a Kabuto form.
We've got to help Delphi. Yes, she may look different from us, maybe slightly taller and a different colour, but I love her. You hear me? I love this woman.
She says not to be frightened, Baz, for the Kabuto stone has transformed her.
So now we get to control Kabuto. This is the shortest and it's the final campaign. You need to search around for evil Smarties. You can tell by how evil and colorful they are. So you search around the map, grabbing enemies and eating them to get health. Smash the buildings and eat the evil Smarties. Once you eat enough, you will grow in size and you can move forward by destroying the gate. You feel like King Kong or Godzilla, an unstoppable force smashing everything in your way and eating everything that gets too close to you. When you finally get to your max size, you can now do the People's Elbow. You hold down shift and there's 3 colors for different levels of hitting the ground. Obviously, the longer you hold it down, the more damage and further away it hits.
Watch out!
At this point, eating evil Smarties will let you give birth to children. Feed them Vimp meat to have them grow. Like I said at the beginning, they wouldn't attack when I ordered them to. I tried rebinding it to a new key, but it didn't seem to work. Lucky for me, I didn't need them because I'm so overpowered. The only thing left to mention is these rocks. They seemed bugged because they would blow up right as I threw them. Sometimes I got lucky and they would actually work. Eventually you get to Kabuto's lair and confront him. Now get ready because I'm about to show you the best and only strategy to defeat Kabuto. Alright, just look at him and hit the left mouse button. And that's how you defeat Kabuto. In conclusion, Giant Citizen Kabuto is overall one of the worst games I have ever played. With so much to do and different gameplay elements, it's truly a unique game that we may never get to see the likes of ever again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Oh, wait, it's not over. So, surprise, you switch back to Baz and only get 2 weapons. It's overall a simple boss fight. Just jetpack over Kabuto's shockwave and shoot his crotch. I mean his weak spot. Kabuto dies and we fast forward to Borjoisi fixing the mech ship. Reg says goodbye to Timmy's mom.
Reggie!
Are you done? Right, so what's for supper?
Goodbye, Reggie.
What the bloody hell's that?
Hello, Mummy. Hello, Daddy. I want you all to know I'm all right. And apart from all the fire and brimstone, it really isn't that bad here.
Baz thanks Yan and Borjoisi, who are holding hands.
Right. Oh, you're gonna love Planet Majorca. Sun, beer, and all the fish and chips you can eat.
Oh, Basil, you really know the way to a woman's heart.
Now it's finally over. In conclusion, Giant Citizen Kabuto is overall a uniquely fun game. I really think the devs had many ideas for video games and decided to say, F it, let's try and fit all of this into a video game and make the story up as we go. I wish I could find people online to play because I remember back in the day when a lobby was full of people, it was chaotic fun having mechs and Delphi players flying around, shooting at each other, casting spells all over the place. Then one player stomping around as Kabuto destroying the bases you built. So mechs and reapers would sort of call a truce and focus on Kabuto for a bit. This game needs a remaster, but I doubt that will ever happen. For now, I'm glad it's available on GOG for everyone to enjoy. When it's working. And I never want to play those racing levels ever again. For next month, it's going to be the 20th anniversary to a very special game. See you then. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to help grow my channel, and leave a comment on what you thought. Also check out my other videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.